Hey, today we're jumping into Peaky Blinders, Season 2, Episode 3. Oh, it's been a while. It's been a while since we've seen Peaky Blinders. Did I see at least an episode last week? I actually do not know. Life is crazy. Sorry about that. Hopefully though, I'll be able to watch another episode of Peaky Blinders this week. This is one of my favorite shows to watch. Very surprising. Actually, it's not really surprising. When I was seeing like previews or trailers or whatever the hell it was, I didn't see trailers. I don't know what I saw about this show that made me really intrigued into it. And then as soon as we jump right into these episodes, I have been loving and wanting more. The last episode we definitely seen oh my god, I cannot remember her name. I just woke up from the nap. But her son showed up at her doorstep, and I'm extremely excited to get more into that. I'm hoping that, you know, with her son being a part of her life, that she'll be back to how she was originally, how we saw her. Hopefully this will help her so she stops drinking and she gets it all the way together. So far overall, this storyline in this season seems like it's took another step up from the last season, and it's just giving me what I wanted. So I'm ready to jump right into this, guys. As always, it's going to be a full reaction from my second and third tier here on the YouTube platform, as well as my other platform, Patreon. So guys, please sign up to one of those platforms and help support the channel today. Now I'm a reactor. It's time to react to things. With that being said, let's jump into Peaky Blinders and find out exactly what Peaky Blinders has got to give. Oh, I like that.
Go across the track as it shifts and cries in the humming wires and yet in a dusty black coat with a red
Murdered this morning in a street show in the Patch.
Do you read the papers?
Birmingham papers.
I recommend the Daily Mail. The King has offered the rebel Irish a treaty. Now, some of the Fenians want to accept it, and the IRA do not.
You fighting amongst themselves, have they, sir?
Need some lodgings. Can you help me with that?
Well, you wouldn't want to stay in the lodgings you were at last time, then, sir, eh?
I have no regrets about my previous mission in this city.
No, sir?
You think it's funny that I developed feelings? No regrets about what happened with Miss Burgess. No bad memories.
No bad memories. Polly, that's her name.
Next.
Next.
All right then. Name?
Digby's kid.
What are you, boxer?
Digby's kid like Billy the Kid.
What are you?
Wait. It's not a real gun.
Bang. Bang.
My sister made it. I have an old blacksmith's apron. My mum did most of the stitching. She's not a real mum, but
She does what mothers do. You ever been arrested?
yeah.
Yeah?
No.
Good. We can stand him up. Do you know what that means? Well, bar coppers make their quota of convictions by having men stood up. To be arrested, we'll give you £5 for your trouble. How does that sound, cowboy?
Yeah.
Bye, cowboy.
I can't write.
That's all right. Finn can't read. Don't worry.
Oh, I feel bad for this boy.
They didn't fight, so they're different. They stay kids.
But really, he was super.
Super.
The man who came to the house, he's driving a push car, he looks rich.
He works with horses.
Really? I love horses.
Then it's in the blood.
I've had different pictures in my head.
Well, here I am.
Come on, Polly, got a cracker.
It's all right that it's me, isn't it?
I don't have any choice. We don't choose. And that's it.
God gave you to me.
Yes, he did.
People took you away.
What the hell's this? Get out, kid, or I will shoot your fucking head off. Time's up.
Oh, jeez.
Her son.
Gentlemen, This is your cousin. Oh, I thought you already met me. I used to throw you out the window so John could catch you.
Really?
Don't remember any of it. All I remember is the day they took me away.
Welcome to the Shelby family. Later on, we'll show you the ropes.
Yeah, we'll show you what's what.
Nice suits.
Here he is, Mr. Inconspicuous.
Corporal Billy Kitchen. Bloody grand to see you. You have to stand in line for us. It's men like you we're looking for, Billy.
Billy.
What? You have to pass the medical first. When did the bandages come off?
When I take them off,
What did you do with your medals?
threw them in the cut. Same as you. The old Brummies did all right on our right.
Damn right.
I want you to be the head of a brigade, Bill. It'll be Brigadier Kitchen from now on.
Maybe your cousins and brothers will let our boats pass through the Black Country without being held up and robbed.
Black Country boys and Blummy boys are on the same side again.
That'll be the bloody day.
Well, this is the bloody day.
London, man. There for the taking.
Tommy, need to use the telephone. Polly said you had one in the pub.
Who are you calling?
My mother.
I know what you mean.
Polly said I could stay for a few days.
You want to stay?
Well, I've only just arrived. I'm 18 in a few weeks. I'll make up my own mind.
You smoke?
No.
You're going to call your mother. You're going to tell her you're getting the next train home. Write a letter to Polly saying when you're 18 you come back here and sort things out.
I've just told you. I'll make up my own mind.
Ooh.
You got smart eyes, but you're young. So you think what we do is alright. It's not alright. I'll call your mother and I will drive you to the station.
No. In my village, there's this little wishing well. Everybody says how pretty it is. I'll spend another day in that village. I'm gonna blow it up with dynamite. Just to see all those pretty white bricks spread over the pretty village green.
Yep. You're Polly's son, all right.
All right, boys, let's go to work!
Bacon.
Good lad. Fill it out. Fuck off.
The Halls.
Bonnie Halls. Right, profession.
Baker.
Name?
Billy Kitchen.
Billy Kitchen. Occupation?
Head baker.
Fill it out. Tommy Shelby, mate. Never give power to the big man, would I tell you?
We've now all been enrolled as bakers in the aerated bread company of Camden Town. The coppers in Camden Town are on our side, but north or south, you show them that piece of paper. We're finding lodgings for you, but for now you'll sleep here in the bakery.
I haven't even seen any bread.
Oh, God.
He'll wake up. Granted, he won't have any teeth left, but he will be a wiser man for it. Last thing he will remember is your funny little joke. I mean, there were fucking rules here, yeah? There are fucking rules for a fucking reason. The distinction between bread and rum, yeah, is not discussed. Anything, right, that your superior officer says to you, not discussed! Rule number 3, 4, 5, 6. The rest of your fucking miserable, measly lives, yeah? Jewish women. You do not go anywhere near them, because Jewish women for you are off the fucking menu. Oh, that's it, yeah.
Get him out of here. Make this fucking work.
Don't fucking wait! You better be fucking soldiers!
Just
You've
me.
got a key.
Could do with some paint, eh?
Yeah. When I decide. What is it that you want, Tommy?
Just came by to say hello.
Tommy Shelby never goes anywhere for no reason.
I've got £800 left in the Shelby Property Fund. I need someone down here to look for suitable properties.
To rent. Tend to a room, no repairs, no water. You know, I give advice down at the library. Families thrown on the street. It's men like you we're fighting.
Thanks for the tea.
There are always men outside watching the house.
But they're there to keep you safe.
No, there are others. They look like coppers. I don't have a fucking side.
Ada. Yes, you do. I thought there was no one watching the house. I couldn't sleep.
He really loves her.
Taken on a maid. She's made up the big room for you. Thought we could spend the week here.
I've got ham. Do you like ham?
I love ham.
I like ham, yes.
Got a maid.
Yes, he said.
She could give us some tea. Look, I'll ring this bell. Watch.
I think we'd like some tea. You get used to it.
Cleaning job's gone. Vacancy's filled.
But I have come to clean away some dirt. You killed my son. You beat him and beat him and beat him.
Your son was a boxer.
No! He was a boy. I've come to stop you. Because the coppers and nobody else will.
Well, if you're gonna use it, point that thing at my head. Load that gun up.
Do it! Fucking do it!
And finish it with me if you like. We got a funder. For you'll get paid weekly. And I won't bring back your son. And you have other sons. And you won't have to work. You'll be looked
Somebody has got to stop you people.
Who broke the fucking mirror? 7 years bad luck, that is.
This isn't business. This is bloody work.
Some of it is legally purchased. One day, all of it will be.
Wipe that smile off your face. I want another pound a boat. And it's no sport getting through the Black Country with this truce.
Might as well back, eh?
When did you last ride a horse, Tom?
These are just dry, Mr. Campbell.
Are there any other Irishmen lodging in this house?
No, Mr. Campbell. With your special exception, I have no Irish here.
Well, let me know if any come inquiring after rooms. Is there a cafe nearby? Sells chops, lamb or pork?
But I myself serve sandwiches, egg and cress, or anything that pleases you.
I think I'll go out and get some air. You just wanted to show me that you know where I live, isn't that it? Am I supposed to be impressed?
Mr. Churchill was impressed. Yes, he was.
Yes, we had a meeting and your letter was read aloud.
The gentleman found it funny. Do the gentlemen sometimes find you funny?
We will discuss our business on Sunday.
Lodgings. Chosen for you by the police department. That lady used to run the most famous whorehouse in Stetchford. She's only semi-retired. Told you in the spirit of friendship and cooperation.
Your real name?
Harold Hancock, illegal bookmaker.
You don't admit that. We were found in possession of betting slips, race cards and ticket tape. I have no explanation. Take him down, will you? I'll fill in the rest myself.
Come on, son.
Bloody hellfire.
You killed him, huh?
As I've explained, he's not easy to get at. But when the time is right, and he's away from his familiar territory, I will take him.
So what do you want?
We heard from a guard at Winston Green Prison that one of their buggies has just been put inside.
How many bakers is there in Camden down now?
As I have said, we don't, as yet, have a definite number.
My dry cleaning's
Been collected.
Who won the 350 at Kempton Park? What you don't know?
I can find out.
No need. I know already. The favourites, they're all winning. He's bewitching them.
Bewitching.
And he's tipping off our big punters. So they know who's going to win. You'd think they'd be loyal to us, but profit, you see.
Mr. Sabini, if you think they're planning to fix northern races, we'll take no more bets on anything north of Toaster. Meantime, what do you want us to do about the kid in the cage in Birmingham?
Why would you want me to say that out loud? Is there somebody listening?
All right, I'll say it. We'll kill the Hancock's kid and send a message.
Good. And then you deal with Tommy fucking Shelby.
Take off your clothes. I know what you are. Take off your clothes. I only wanted proof, not satisfaction. Are you in on the joke?
What, Joe?
Of unfinished business in this filthy city. My wrath will come down on all of yous. Tell your friends in the police station that I know judgment comes. I'll be the one that's laughing.
Watch it. Put him there on the right. On the right. Hold handcuffs. This is what happens to blinders who come in a green from now on. Real! I'm not real! I'm not real!
Where's the boy?
In the back room. I only brought him because afterwards we're going to the museum. There is nothing of interest to Michael in this room.
Last night, one of our men had his throat cut in Winston Green.
And it says here that Thomas Shelby's next.
It's good bout. You and one of the boys break a couple of windows, get yourselves arrested.
So breaking a window, can we pinch your car?
The boy is dead. He was just a kid. I need your permission to spend 1,000 guineas.
1,000 guineas on a horse.
You've been busy with Markle.
Oh my God.
There's a thoroughbred quarter Arab filly up for auction at the Doncaster Bloodstock. Any men we get into the betting enclosure will be lifted by Sabini's police.
The Epsom Derby, Paul. We'll be drinking with the bloody king.
The Derby?
The last 10 years, Sabini's made it his race. If we're going to take him down, might as well make it there. We need to diversify the portfolio.
Oh, he's had a death threat, so we'll have to go with him for protection.
I thought I told you to lock that door.
He did. I used the key on the nail. I want to go with them.
You see?
I love horses. I could even help.
Been to loads of horse auctions before with my uncle. They're very respectable.
I'll go there, buy an horse, come back.
Fucking no.
When I was Michael's age, I'd killed 100 men and seen 1,000 die. I want to scare that kid away forever. Carry on how you're going. Let him come.
I can't believe it. All John's old things fit me.
Christ, you look like your father. Shrimp. Ham.
How did he die?
He died drunk, squeezed between a boat and a lock. But he could sing. His smile break your heart. When he was sober, he was kind and gentle. His trouble was, he fell in with the wrong crowd when he was a boy. I have told them not to blow that horn.
She made loads. Do you want one?
The bloody hell's that?
There's tea, but we'll have to take turns because there's only one cup.
What's this teddy bear's fucking picnic?
All right, we will drink the tea. My lads, this is a respectable event. You will all behave accordingly. I've already registered my interest with the auctioneer, so he knows to expect my bids.
I got a feeling, Tommy, something isn't right.
It's all right, Curly.
Do we hear 500, 500, 1,006, 2,000?
Why do people come late to these things?
People come late because they know what they want. It's only you who needs to see every horse.
They braided her hair.
Bid for this one.
Great, why?
Mickey needs some pace on the gallop, so I promised him.
1,000. Do we hear 250? Hear 5. 1,500.
I'm having the horse.
She's a sweet beast, Tom, but stop by telling me.
Enough. Billy could use one of my geldings.
Sold to Mr.
Thomas Shelby.
Everybody knows him.
Small Heath. What kind of premises? Boatyard. I'm curious. What is your business, Mr. Shelby?
Import-export. But I also sell pegs and tell fortunes.
Oh, you beat us to it. I was trying to nab a filly for my stud.
Sorry?
Thomas Shelby from where? Hey, Carlton. I breed racehorses and train them. What is it you do?
I rarely answer questions. That's what I do. Tommy!
Before you go, if you ever decided to put that filly out, I'd be interested in having her.
Plan to race her.
Kid back before dark or Polly will have your ball.
They're no different people, I would guess.
My father knows Mick Hancock, trained 3 Ascot winners.
Oh, so that was your father.
We're joint owners as a stud.
The chickens! They're hungry!
So will you consider me?
I will consider you.
You still don't tell me what you do.
I do bad things. But you already know that.
Tommy, maybe she was something bad I had the feeling about.
All their men are dead, see? Officers all shot.
Thomas Shelby.
Tommy Shelby? And that fucking Arthur!
Michael, you didn't see a thing. This didn't happen. All right, give me the keys.
I'm all right to drive.
Polly one of the crackers could be pissed.
How'd it go?
It was cold in the van, but It was super.
Did they behave themselves?
They were amazing, Mum. They were really amazing.
There's a devil.
How much longer?
Shout your name and he's asking for more. But he's hungry and he's sorry and he's done and he's blown.
How much longer? Well, oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. It was a very good episode. I enjoyed it. There's no way, I don't think, that you're going to hear me by the ending of an episode say that I didn't like the episode. I've loved every single episode since I watched Peaky Blinders. Was this a popular show that everybody watched? Was there a lot of reactors that watched this? It's only one way for me to find out, really. Either you guys, actually two ways. You guys tell me it was popular and a lot of people watched it. Did I hit the camera? I might have hit the camera because I'm like really extra right now. After I'm done watching a show and I'm drinking all my energy drinks, I have this burst of energy and I just want to keep filming because I'm in the zone. But I'm going to stop. Overall, every single character I really do love. Once again, I know that somebody on my Patreon, I think they're only on my Patreon. Shout out to my Patreon members, Heidi Ho Winslow. But somebody on Patreon was talking about Finn, I think. I read something, but I was working and I was trying to read it and then I completely forgot until at this very moment. That's why I was like, I need to film Peaky Blinders. And thank you for that. I love when people comment on shows that either, like, it's not that I forgot the show, but when people comment on like either posts that I did on certain shows, it kind of reminds me that I need to get back into the show. And it's been a while. So shout out once again to that Patreon member. But yes, I think we were talking about Finn because we don't really see Finn. I feel like he's a very sideline character, but he is a brother, right? I actually don't know where'd you go from, where'd you go from, Najo. I actually don't know where he came from. I know that somebody tried to explain it to me, but I still was lost. Because I feel like this season, like all of a sudden we had like this grown ass man and he was just like, yeah, he's like a boy still, but like he's still like a grown ass man. And then now he's here, so presently. But regardless, we have Finn. I really love Polly's son. Very, very Polly-like. Very good casting. Gives me Polly from the attitude, the temper, from him just being the way he is from start to finish. His personality is very much like his mother. I kind of wish his sister didn't die because it would be really cool to explore both her kids. But I understand. You know, we only can handle one. But once again, Sabini, he's making these moves. He's killing people left and right. I feel really bad. That guy was kind of slow. And we spent a little time with him, so to see him die in such a horrible way in jail is absolutely dreadful. And for those people to come in to that prison and kill him with no problems, that means Sabini's people are obviously in the cops as well that let them in. So, you know, there's a little bit of this, there's a little bit of that. What else happened in this episode? We've seen Polly and her son really, for me, drove this episode. Thomas Shelby, once again, being Thomas Shelby is amazing. That guy with the... Don't ask me what this random weapon is. How do you know you're from New York City? But yes, that guy who's like that with the bread thing. Can you guys comment down below? Is he the same actor who plays Bane in that in the new Dark Knight trilogy thingamajiggies? Because I remember he sounded like him in it. Like in the trailers I've seen, I don't even know what it sounds like. I need to watch that movie, guys. Maybe we'll watch that as a movie reaction. But regardless, yeah, that was super crazy. But I loved this episode. Is there anything else we need to talk about, guys? I know like a couple of reactions. Nothing. That's not Peaky Blinders. Somebody was like, "Don't you want to talk more about the acting and like the directors and the cinematography and the lighting and the VFX and do I really gotta talk about it? Is that what you really want me to talk about? You want me to talk about the VFX? Also a lot of people, because I've mentioned it before, I've been acting majority of my life. I love acting. Love it, love it, love it. So a lot of people want to know like how I feel as an actor when I watch certain shows. When I let me tell you what, as an actor, I need a new chair. Every time I buy a chair for this damn reaction, it always squeaks. It's super annoying. I don't even know. This chair costs like $600. I'm not trying to throw out my price. I'm just saying. But yeah. Guys, get a good chair when you guys want to be an actor. Reacting is very hard work. Chairs suck. But yes, so a lot of people want to know about me, like being an actor and like how I feel about certain shows. And when I really get into shows and dive into shows and I get like this, everything about that show is giving me what I need. I like shows, although this show is about an hour long each episode, it gives me what I need. It gives me the story, the plot line, it gives me great music. The music dives me into the show even more. It gets me into these storylines. So far about this show that is very unique to other shows is the music kind of plays very well with the actual show and the emotions that you feel. I started tearing in one part of the show about with the son and when Polly and her son Michael were having a conversation and he called her mom for the first time, and that you hear the background music that really gathered me all the way together and made me start to get very emotional. This show is very good at doing that. The choreography and the actual acting is amazing. There isn't one actor or even supporter actor or even extras in this show that I have seen that stands out as I'm like, oh my god, what are they doing? Why are they there? It's just like overall, it's just like everything blends, everything goes well. Even the supporting actors or the sideline actors or supporting actors that don't have that much lines, when they do speak, you're just you feel like it's natural. You feel like they were actually part of the whole entire show this whole entire time, because they just were supporting the other actors. Hair flip. But like I said, I would rate this show so far a 10 out of 10. I am diving down really deep into it. It sounds like I'm in a swimming pool. I am diving down really deep into it, and I just really do enjoy it. Sometimes it's kind of hard with the accents, but thank God closed caption is there because it saves the mother trucking day. So once again, guys, I don't know, I think I gave a really deep dive into this episode. I just think it's an incredible show, and I'm really sad that it's over. I really wish that I was here when it was present, kind of like, and I would have followed it with everybody else, but I'm always late to the party. A shout out to those content creators late to the party. If you guys don't know them, check them out, they're pretty good. And when you do check them out, comment and say Andre Sare sent you. But yes, guys, anyways, 10 out of 10, and I really can't wait to get into the episode. Hopefully we'll get into another episode this week. But guys, can you please do me a favor and like, share, and comment down below. You guys sharing this reaction does bring other people who love Peaky Blinders here to this channel, and they hopefully will subscribe and at least comment down below, and we can talk more in depth about this show. This show is phenomenal, and I know that a lot of other people, when it was very popular at that time, a lot of people were into it, a lot of people were talking about it. I would love to bring this show back into the limelight here on the YouTube platform. So if you guys could please, if one of you guys shares it, it will do wonders alone. You guys liking the videos does throw this video back into YouTube's search engine, I guess you can say, and maybe people will go back into looking into other Peaky Blinders, not just my reactions, but other reactions, or maybe even checking out the show if they have not already seen the show, because the show is that phenomenal. Also, guys, if you could just send it to Twitter, Instagram, or your Facebook,